Hey, what is up, fellow critics? Darno here, back at it with another reaction for you guys. So today we're going to be checking out Black Sails Season 2, Episode 5. Last episode was freaking crazy. We had a lot of crazy stuff about to set up this episode because I have no idea what's about to happen. But, you know, we see there's a big decision to be made whether Flint is going to actually, you know, go after the fort, you know, shoot it down, you know, shoot down the fort, go on there and take it from Vane. And you know, it seemed at the end he was like, you know, we're gonna do it, we're going to take that fort. Also, we've seen that Richard Guthrie went to go help Eleanor out. We've seen Vane trying to, you know, take ransom for the Ash daughter. Also, we've seen there's a connection with her, with Flint and Miranda, how they, you know, back in the day, Lord Ash actually went to go help them with Nassau when they first, you know, going after the pirates on Nassau and stuff like that. So we see a big connection. Maybe Miranda told, you know, Richard about this thing, and maybe that's the plan to stop this from happening. I don't know. But that's the only way I can think if this is not going to happen. But it seems like this might actually happen, and if it does, it's going to be bad. So yeah, I'm super pumped to see if this actually is going to happen. So before we start, guys, make sure you hit that like button, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and if you want to see this full-length reaction, check us out on Patreon. All right, let's go ahead and start this episode up. Are they gonna look at each other like, oh, yeah, they are gonna look at each other. Oh, she messing with him now. See? Weird. It's getting weird. It's getting weird in there. Oh, they're shooting. They are shooting. Here we are. I thought it wasn't gonna happen, but woo, 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 woo. Oh man.
I'm the only one who can stop him, Pastor. I'm the only one who knows why he's doing it.
Backstory? Yes. Okay. I need to know like the full thing. I need to know all the answers.
When he returns, people will start whispering again.
So someone might discover you and he shared a bed.
I'm concerned they might dig past that and discover something far more damaging.
They make it seem like he knew and he didn't care? Is that what it seemed like?
You killed him.
Oh no. He's trying to make it easy though. Make it sound like, hey, he did it for a reason.
To see my brothers now.
Oh, they locked him up.
I know what you're going to say to the men. I can't let you say anything to the men.
Oh, man. They locked him up. Because, you know, Billy, man, he's going to be like, hey, he's going to be pissed. And who knows what he's going to say to them. Because he felt like he was covering for him a lot, and he regret for covering for him. Like, he was already past that point. Like, I'm not doing it anymore. And then this what happened. You know, he fell off the boat. Now, the information he's doing now is like, damn, I knew I shouldn't have done this. He's going to regret all of it. Now he's going to think if I did something different, Gates wouldn't have died, you know, so.
Money that Governor Thompson felt he was owed by a particular pirate captain, at which point a dozen armed men broke into his home, dragged his wife and 9-year-old son out into the street and slit their throats.
Oh. Now you can't pardon them no more. There's no chance. No chance.
They got some changes you and I ought to discuss.
Changes?
Changes? Yes.
Oh, they don't want her.
Progress.
They don't want her. That's what it is. That's the changes. They don't want her to be on the ship. That's going to be a problem.
You, Max.
Oh, God.
Oh, you know what? I ain't got no right. I'll get through it.
I don't know. It's kind of selfish. It's kind of selfish for Anne to be like, hey, you guys can't touch each other. Yeah, that's a little selfish. Just saying. Just saying.
You see the world as it is. You see its truths and how to navigate them, how to bend them to your will. It's why I love you.
What? What? Wait, what? Wait, what?
And when he finds out what has been going on in this house, he will use it to ruin us.
Even if he were to find out, he wouldn't use it against us.
Now who's being naive?
Could have like showed that they were still messing around a little bit more. But I guess they fell in love.
This
too important not to try.
Okay. So now I fully understand the situation with them. There were rumors that they were sleeping around. Even, I guess Hamilton knew that they were sleeping around, or he just think they're rumors. I don't know. But she's like, hey, there's more to the rumors. We're not just sleeping around. We love each other. And that's a big deal. So I don't know if Hamilton knew, or if he knew that they were just messing around, or he did not know, but he didn't know they loved each other. I'll tell you that. Oh, the wall went down.
So you're leaving? It's too great of a force to defeat if we attempt to find the body of it. Only way to beat it is to cut off its head.
Oh. So maybe while they're attacking, they're going to go to the ship. Maybe Flint's going to stay on the ship, and they're going to try to take Flint out, maybe?
Self-serving lies. They're the manure from which I sprouted. And if I can identify the specific motive or not, I still come to expect that stench anytime you darken my door.
Steady line. It's like, true, you got me there. You got me. I like to lie. But I guess he's seeing to go with the Underhill. That was the other, like the actual non-pirate people.
I don't understand what's going on. I understand why you need that foot. I understand it all because I was there the day our lives ended and all of this began. But I have been devoted to you since that day.
Tell him. Y'all got outcasts for falling in love.
I know it.
Oh, yeah? Is he gonna back him up? Or not? Oh, yeah. You're not getting backed. Did him dirty.
You thought I wouldn't hear what you've done? In my own house? This ends quietly.
Oh, no.
Permanently.
Oh, no.
You are summarily discharged from service.
Oh, no. Yo, they did him dirty. Oh, that sucks so much. No wonder he's so pissed.
I have been given until nightfall to vacate this house, and then you and I are to disappear.
Damn. So he didn't even go crazy. They just committed him.
He made me promise him, no matter what happened next, that you and I
would take care of each other.
Wow. Wow. Really? Even after what they did to him, he's like, yo, y'all take care of each other. Jeez.
Sure.
There's that other side of him coming out.
We're not going to Paris, or Brussels, or Amsterdam.
And where are you going?
Nice. Okay. Finally, we learned, all because they had an affair. Well, not all, but that was the excuse they used to take him out, because they fell in love with each other. It's crazy. It's crazy. And she knew it. She knew they were going to do it, and he did it anyway.
Axeshare ain't the only item the men took issue with.
Oh, and yep, Anne is the main one, because Anne's going to be on that ship. Yo, is he really going to tell her you can't go on the ship? That's going to be messed up.
They will accept one or the other.
Oh my God. Damn.
No. How are we going to get her to keep turning out those leads when she finds out she ain't getting her own share?
That's messed up.
You chose her.
Sure.
She's the... Oh no. Now who is she more mad at? Max? Jack? The guys? I don't know, but she is pissed. That's messed up. You picked her, already seen y'all touching each other, and now you picking her over me. Oh man.
The longer you delay, the more likely I might choose to take it personally.
Billy.
Choice.
Oh, well, he's here, you don't.
We like him too.
Billy, that's their boy, man. Wow. Letting Billy go. All right, let's see what happens. Let's see what happens.
You left me here because I wasn't your son.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, damn.
The girl's name is Abigail Ashe.
Peter's daughter.
Going to explain to Peter what it is you're trying to accomplish here. Pardons for your men and a stake in their own future. What you want. What Thomas wanted. What we all want.
Oh, that's a good idea. That's a good idea, though. Yeah. Hey, look at these pirates that saved my daughter. That's good pirates. Maybe we should pardon some of those guys.
Telling you to be ashamed of yourself. For having loved him.
Wait. Wait. Wait, what? No way. That was it.
I loved him, and he loved me. But what he shared with you, it was entirely something else.
Holy crap. Oh, that threw me for a loop. So they all just loved each other, huh? Those two loved each other. She loved him. He loved her. They were just... They're all in love. Gee, man. So was she there too? Like with them or what? Because they were having an affair too. Oh my God. James. Oh no, the love has no shame. Oh, there he is! No! Wait. Oh my God, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Oh my God. Oh my God. That was the episode. Wow. Wow. Just wow. How crazy that was. They definitely got me on that one. All right, let's go ahead and start with the other stuff. Let's talk about Billy. Okay. Obviously Billy woken up. Oh, let's start. They actually are shooting the actual fort. They're shooting it up, all this stuff. We seen Vane there in this bend. They're on the bottom. They're just letting it get shot up. They eventually took the wall down and they're like, hey, it's time to go. Let's go to shore and let's go to attack that fort. So they get set up. We see Billy down there talking to Silver, and Silver's like, hey, you know, I want, you know, let you, well, actually, so we see Silver and he's actually told Billy what happened. He's trying to, you know, do it smoothly to let him like, hey, you know, he had to kill him because of what, you know, the end game was, you know, so hopefully you understand when you go talk to the men, you'll understand this, just like how you were, you know, giving, you know, said you had that piece of paper was nothing on it, but you said that, hey, there's, you know, the paper, this was the paper that he stole. So just like that, you should understand. And, you know, Billy is like, yo, I am, Billy is just pissed. Billy is super pissed at what happened because what Gates, he feels like, hey, obviously he feels like this is all his fault because if he didn't back freaking Flynn up, none of this would happen. Gates would still be alive probably. And he's pissed and he's like, you know, Silver's like, hey, you know, I could just keep you here and I, you know, maybe I'll just take you out myself, you know, because I'm trying to get this gold, man. And you see Randall there and Randall's like, yeah, nah, we're not doing that. We like Billy, you know, we like you too, but yeah, we still like Billy. And so Silver ended up letting Billy go. Now, I wonder what's going to happen with that. You know, Billy, I don't know what Billy's going to do. You know, he's super pissed, but he might understand. But I'm not sure what's going to happen with Billy. I have no idea what he's going to do. So we see Jack and we see Max and we see Anne. And they're in bed having a good old time. And then we see Max. She go ahead and put a finger all up in Jack's mouth. And he's like, okay. And then Anne Bonnie looked at him and was like, what are you doing? And she felt a certain type of way. She's like, why are you guys touching? What are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? What's going on? And I you know, I'm thinking that's kind of selfish a little bit. That's kind of selfish because she can mess with Max, she can mess with him, but they can't mess with each other. Obviously, you know, she knows that Max is trying to, you know, have a, you know, trying to, you know, get over with her and try to, you know, get her to split up with, you know, Jack and all this stuff. But I mean, maybe that's what she's thinking. I don't know. But it's still a little selfish when it comes to the physical stuff. But we see that I guess I don't know if he's going to be the quartermaster or not, but the guy that brought his men over with Jack to start their own ship. So we see him talking to Jack about all the details and all this stuff. And he's like, what? Details are good. Everything's good. You know, all this stuff. And he's like, yeah, not yet. Not necessary. We'll talk about this later. So they eventually talk later, and it comes to this. Obviously there's 3 shares. So there's going to be Jack is going to have a share, Max, and they're going to have a share too. And then I guess all the men, they're going to have their share. And they're kind of pissed because obviously Max is a prostitute and she gets a share. It's kind of weird. And, you know, but they're like, hey, maybe we can smooth this over with the guys. But then Anne Bonny, they don't want her to be a part of this or have a share because they know that she was the main reason why, you know, they took out freaking Vane's men. They know it was her who, you know, was part of it, and she was the main driving force. Like, they knew Jack was part of it, but they knew he wasn't the main one doing it. He was just part of it. But they know Anne Bonny, she was the driving force for this. She set this up. Her and Eleanor set this up of killing Vane's men. So they don't trust her, and they probably just don't like her because of that. So, you know, so Jack had to make a choice. You know, either, you know, because they only want one of them to have a share. And if he picks Anne, then they might just say, forget it, we're done with this because we don't like her. But Jack is like, hey, well, let me pick Max because at least they will still have a ship. You know, he can still be a captain, and then we can, as time goes by, we can smooth him over and win, you know, Anne Bonny over with the guys. And Anne Bonny was super pissed that Jack picked Max, and she got up and stormed off. Now, is she just got up and stormed off because she's super pissed at Jack and she just walked away, or she's super pissed at Max because she's seen Max mess around with Jack and she's like, hey, maybe she's doing that. By her doing that, she just got Jack to pick her instead of Anne, so she's pissed. Is she going to go to Max and do something to her? I don't know, but Anne is pissed. It's messed up too. That's kind of messed up, but she's pissed. All right, so we got some backstory. So here we go, guys. So we see Thomas Hamilton, we see Peter, Ash, and they're talking. They're trying to, you know, figure this out. We see that Richard's dad is like doing all the, you know, the things to stop him from doing this, to get this thing done. We see Miranda come up to Richard and is like, hey, you know, maybe I should just get out of here while things is going on because, you know, Flint's gonna be coming and there's a lot of rumors and all this stuff. So maybe it's just better if I leave because, hey, there's rumors of the affair, that me and him are having an affair and all this stuff. And he's like, oh, no, don't worry about affairs. That's just, you know, don't worry about those stupid affairs. They're just rumors. And she's like, well, you know, maybe I should, because maybe they're going to learn more than just this. And I'm like, more? What do you mean more? So I'm thinking like, all right, well, does he know? Like, does he know that they're having an affair and all this stuff? So I didn't know what was going on, right? So then we see Flint and Miranda talking, and she's like, hey, I need to leave. You need to stop all this because it's going to be bad. They're going to use this affair against my husband and they're going to take him out. You know, we've seen this happen. It's going to happen. And Flint's like, nah, that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. And she was like, hey, you know, because I love you. And I'm like, wow, they love each other and they're going to use that against them. And I didn't know, like, they fell in love, like, during this whole time. Like, I thought they were just messing around, but they fell in love. And I'm like, oh man, that's crazy. Does you know, Thomas know? And I still didn't know if he knew or not. But maybe he knew they're messing around, but didn't know that they were in love with each other. Maybe. So then we see Flint. He wants to go talk to his you know, this Navy guy he knew and he, you know, respected, seen him as a dad, one of the Navy admirals, and he wants to go talk to him like, hey, you need to help us. You know, we can get this thing done if you guys do a military pardon, and you know, it'll work that way. And we see that he actually wants to go. He was already talks with Thomas's dad, so he already knew all the details, and he was like, nope, sorry, can't do it. I already made my decision with Thomas's dad. And now because of this, I heard these rumors about an affair, and we're gonna use that against you. So now you're out of the freaking military. You're lucky we're not killing you, and now you get the hell out of here. We're just gonna allow you to leave, before we take you out. So, all this stuff. So really crazy. He pretty much just, because of what happened, he just lost everything. So he goes back to Thomas and Miranda, and comes to find out Thomas got shipped away. He went to a insane asylum because of the affair. I'm like, why? Yeah, it's kind of messed up, because them two have an affair. They shipped him off to all that. And I'm like, wow, that's just crazy. And then we found out what happened. Freaking, it's crazy on two different levels, because all right, so Flint and Miranda were definitely having an affair. They fell in love, but he also fell in love with freaking Thomas. They fell in love too, and their love seemed like it was even more special than those two. Now, someone answered them, do they both know that they both were in love with Flint? I guess they did. I don't know. Let me know in the comments. Did they both know? It seemed like they knew, but they didn't really confirm it, unless I missed something. But because I don't know. Were they doing it together, all of them? Or they had their own separate things? I don't know that part, but it's just crazy that Flint fell in love with Thomas, and then he was also in love with Miranda. It's freaking crazy. But I guess that's what came out, that him and Thomas were, having an affair. And that's when shit hit the fan. And they were like, oh, we gotta get rid of that, And then we see that book, Love Has No Shame, TH. And it was actually given to Flint. So it's just crazy that they fell in love as well. Oh my God. It's wild. It's very wild. Wow. And then right there when they're like, all right, we have to leave. You see that Peter Ash is like, all right, guys, we're going to get you out of here. We're going to get you safe. And then we see that other side, just like when the Admiral was telling, Flint has two sides. And then we seen, literally just looking at Flint's face, the other side just kicked in. And now Flint is a completely different person, and he's like, no, we're not going anywhere with you. Where we're going? We're going to freaking Nassau. And that's what it is. And that's when he's like, hey, I'm getting back at London. I'm getting back at everyone there. I'm going to do my own thing and F them. And that's probably why he became a pirate. So we see Miranda, she, meets up with Flint and is like, hey, we need to talk. So they talk. She actually saying like, hey, I have information that Peter's daughter is actually with Vane locked up. We need to get her out. And we can use that to, achieve what Thomas wanted. We can take her, you can bring her to Peter Ash and be like, hey, I found your daughter, I'm a pirate, but hey, we did this good, we're good guys, please pardon us. We can achieve what Thomas wanted. And we see that Flint's like, hey, Peter Ash is not the guy he used to be. He's taking people out just for having pirate items, buying pirate goods. He's taking people out. So if you have any contraband on you, he's hanging you. So she's like, no, don't worry about it. He'll see the light. He'll see you're a good man, just like Thomas and all this stuff. And then she walks away. And then he hears something. He turns around. Freaking Vane. They get into a fight. And then you see the knife coming down on Flint. And that's the freaking episode. Are you kidding me? Holy crap. Holy crap. Wow. That's crazy, man. This episode is crazy. Just I thought last episode was definitely pumping things up, getting everything all ready for something crazy, and it was definitely the craziness that happened. Oh, and they even attacked the fort yet. Wow. Oh man, good episode. Good episode, guys. Very good. Let me know your comments. Let me know all your information about this episode. Leave it in the comments below. Let me know, what was the whole relationship between all three of them? Like, did they know that each one was in love with the other? Or they didn't know? So let me know in the comments below. I guess Miranda knew, because obviously they kissed in front of her. But did they know that him and Miranda? I don't know. Let me know. No spoilers though, but yeah. So that was a good one. Very good. Thank you for watching, guys. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you want to see this full-length reaction, check us out on Patreon. All right, guys. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace out.